centre-back, allowing Katie McCabe to push forward into a more advanced role on the left-hand side. Nikita Paris is on the bench. And with Lotte Wubben-Moy also dropping out, it means that Jen Beattie starts for the first time since recovering from the back surgery that kept her sidelined for the second part of last season. Just getting a glimpse there of the ceremony out of the way. Both teams will now pose for the traditional pre-match picture. See there in the goalkeeper shirt, Sari van Veenendaal. A very successful time, as we mentioned, in North London. Plenty to compete with, though, in the Arsenal side, and we will go through the starting 11 now. So in goal for Arsenal, Manu Zinsberger. In front of her, a back four: Noelle Maritz, Simone Boy, Jen Beattie and Steph Catley. We've got Kim Little there, who's just popping up on the left-hand side of the screen, captain for today. And of course, for the whole season, she's lining up alongside Frida Manum and Mana Iwabuchi, looking to build on the connection that they struck up in that incredible midfield performance on Wednesday morning. And then up front, we've got the attacking trio: Katie McCabe on the left-hand side, Beth Mead on the right, and Viviana Miedema spearheading Arsenal's route to this Champions League proper. So a chance for a final few words of encouragement before we get ourselves underway in Russia. We are at Moscow's Sapsan Arena. It's an artificial pitch, as you can tell. The home of Kazanka Moscow, Lokomotiv's feeder club, and also Lokomotiv's youth teams as well. There's a 10,000 capacity, but it's limited today. And the roofs on all four stands were added in the past few years so that it met UEFA standards for occasions like this. Today's referee is Petra Pavlikova, Slovakian. With her second whistle, we'll be getting underway. Well, here we go then, just 90 minutes separating Arsenal on the next stage of their qualification process, as Simone Boy takes a tumble early on. Get a first glimpse of Rick de Roy, 41-year-old. He's a Dutch coach who's spent the last 5 years working in PSV's coaching setup. He actually took over the women's team in January, having progressed through the academy sides. Speaking ahead of this game, he said that his philosophy's always been, you can win, but only if you're not afraid of losing. So if that's anything to go by, we're expecting PSV really come out of the blocks quickly and test this Arsenal back line. First few touches, I should say, for Jen Beattie. If you'll indulge me for a second, how great it is to see part-time commentator, full-time footballer Jen Beattie back out there doing what she loves to do so much. Been chatting to the backroom staff in Moscow, and they've all been so pleased with how Jen's been able to settle straight back into the rhythm again. And they've said that she's almost got this new lease of life, that she's had football taken away from her of all of these little problems that she's had over the last year. Now she's back out there. She's relishing the opportunity. In comes the corner, in towards Manham. Trickles behind for a goal kick. It was a low delivery. On that right-hand side from Beth Mead. See what Manning was trying, just to prod it with the outside of her boot. We saw that a few times, actually, in the first game of this qualification phase. Manning loves an outside of the boot pass. She didn't have her radar on that occasion. Nice work by Iwabuchi. Beth Mead settles for the throw-in. Niedermar. Maritz made the run off her. Another low delivery from Mead, but it's stabbed out as far as Manham. Operating in a deeper role in an Arsenal shirt compared to where she has made her name as more of an attacking midfielder, but that doesn't mean that she'll be resisting the urge to get forward. Get the impression that Eidevall wants her to almost play a box-to-box role. Certainly capable of doing that. PSV just struggling to hold on to the ball in the early stages. And a few times, actually, where Esme Brucht has looked to try and combine on this near side without finding the intended target. Here's Beth Mead crossing again in towards the penalty spot. Mano Iwabuchi was there, but it's cleared out from right next to her. MBT happy to knock that one into the path of Manu Zinsberger. Of course, has had Champions League experience with both Arsenal and, of course, Bayern Munich. One of a number of players, actually, in an Arsenal shirt tonight who have featured in this competition before. There's plenty of European pedigree in there. Most notably with Viviana Miedemar, who was the top scorer in the competition in 2016-2017. Could be keen to add to her Champions League tally in these qualification games. You could see what Jen Beattie was trying. Katie McCabe might be able to get there. Does look as though that ball into the channel is on. We saw it about 2 minutes ago on the near side as well, with Beth Mead able to get in behind her fullback. Kim Little right underneath that one into Manu Iwabuchi. Now Maritz is on the run. In she comes. Maritz crossing in. No one on the end of that one for Arsenal. Arsenal do concede the free kick. A referee's deflection. Not really sure there was much else that Petra Pavlikova could do about that one. PSV do get us back underway. That right-hand side with Patival. Again, it's loose from the Dutch side, and Arsenal are back in charge. Quite interesting, the pitch that Arsenal were playing on. They've trained on it 3 times. There was a light session to begin with, and then 2 more intense sessions. Eidevall very keen to work on crossing into the box and the combination play and the build-up. This pitch actually flooded during PSV's first game. I'm hoping for no rain here. There's a shout for a penalty. Oh, did that come off an arm? Maritz seems to think so. PSV just keen to get that one as far downfield as possible. Taking another look at this one here. Well, we've seen them given. Positive run by Maritz. Dinking one into the path of Miedemar, who was convinced that Baldus had handled the ball. Pavlikova did not think so. But Arsenal still on the front foot. Intelligent movement again, this time by McCabe to switch flanks and pop up on the right-hand side. Now Kim Little, the tight spaces that she loves to operate in. So Arsenal work their way from right to left. A bit more urgency injected into this attack from Beattie. Now Iwabuchi. McCabe went down. No foul given. There's Manham. Look at her, so quick on the second ball. Arsenal do need to be careful, though, when they do rush into those challenges. They don't leave themselves exposed. Maritz read the danger very nicely. Really good turn from Beth Mead. Plenty of pressure. She was looking for Maritz on the overlap. Nobody home, so she turns back. Here's Iwabuchi, again trying to thread one through. The gap between the centre-back and the full-back. Pativawa tracked Katie McCabe the whole way back. Just a bit too much on it in the end. Closer look at Desiree van Lunteren. Managed to grab herself a vital assist in the Euro 2017 final. 84 international caps to her name before retiring in 2019. She was also a three-time Eredivisie winner with RZ and also Ajax as well. She only joined PSV in the summer, but she'll be hoping to add another title to that glittering collection. Beattie. Couple of touches for Steph Catley. She made her debut in this competition just over a year ago against PSG. There's another ball over the top, and this time McCabe's timed her run, or has she? The line maybe stepping up just in time from a defensive point of view. There's already a couple of offsides for Katie McCabe, but you can see exactly what she's trying. Really is an electric player, McCabe, once she gets going. Always buzzing around. Full of confidence as well. Stunning start to pre-season. We remember just how good she was in the game against Chelsea at the Emirates. She's certainly built on that since. Really excited to see what she can offer in a more advanced role today. At the moment, Esme Brooks there, who you saw, one of the goal scorers in the first game that PSV played. Their 3-1 win against Lokomotiv Moscow. She is naturally a left winger, but she's been pinned back to left back by Beth Mead. She started the game so well, Arsenal's England international. Not really sure we've seen Brooks over the halfway line just yet. Iwabuchi. Brilliant play by the Japan international, just unlucky with her final pass. Simone Boy is penalised for holding on to Amelie Thestrup. Relieves a bit of pressure on the Dutch back line. Gives them an opportunity to get Esme Brooks forward, one which they haven't taken, and Arsenal recycle possession once more. Miedemar dropping deep to share possession. Spread play to that left-hand side as well. Get the impression that Arsenal are just feeling their way into this game. Well, that is a tactic we've seen a few times. This time Steph Catley on the overlap. Too heavy from Jem Beattie. Just in case you are joining us late, you've not missed too much action, but we will update you on the players that weren't available for today. Lotte Wubben-Moy, despite the concern over her head injury, she is fit to play. She's on the bench, just being rotated with Jem Beattie for today's game. Has had some stitches. You might see Lotte get a taste of the action a bit later on. Unavailable though, Jordan Nobbs. She has travelled out to Russia. Got a problem with her ankle, of course. She has been progressing well, though. She's in good spirits. Everyone in the camp is feeling very positive about her injury. It's not anywhere near as bad as they first thought, so that is great news if you're a big fan of Jordan Nobbs, which I imagine almost every single one of our viewers will be. Unless, of course, you're a PSV fan who's tuning in on the stream. Leah Williamson didn't travel. Of course, neither did Marlon Gutt. Vicky Schneiderbeck still has the knee problem. And Leah Welty, well, they were hoping that she would be able to make this second game. There is still a slight issue with a tight calf. She's being rested as a precaution. Brooks under some pressure from Iwabuchi. Persistent hurrying and harrying from the Japan international. Eventually that pressure nearly tells. Van Veenendaal clearing straight into the path of former teammate Katie McCabe. She couldn't just bring that one into her path. Asking rather a lot of her to be able to kill that ball first time. Vandenberg clearing long, but again,